Okay, welcome to Roasted Academy. Today we are going to talk about the structure of an amino acid. So when we talk about amino acids, these are simply building blocks of a protein. Okay, so please like and subscribe to our channel. This shows how much you support us. When we talk about the structure of an amino acid, we are simply talking about this particular one that you can see here. But before understanding an amino acid structure, you should understand what is an amino acid, what function does it play. So amino acid, these are simply building blocks of proteins. Okay, building blocks of proteins, except from serving other functions. But the main thing that we talk about, it's simply serving as a building block of a protein. A protein, basically, we can mention a lot of proteins. We can talk about insulin. Insulin is a protein that is able to help in facilitation of glucose into what? Into the cells, lowering blood glucose levels. That's a protein. Okay. So no wonder we have to know about these amino acids. So amino acids linked up together through peptide bonds. In the end, they form a protein. As well as when we talk about glycogen, which is made up of many glucose molecules. Those are linked up with of what? Of glycosidic bonds. We call them glycosidic bonds. But if it's in amino acids, we call them peptide bonds. Okay. Then now we also mention about the primary source of energy that the body has as a preference. This is where we talk about carbohydrates as the primary source. The secondary source is simply where, let's say, the glucose levels have gotten low. You are having low glucose levels. The body switches to the secondary source of energy, which is lipid. You are going to have lipid oxidation, lipid breakdown, fats. That's what the body is going to start using. Then the tertiary one now, it's proteins. That is why we're talking about proteins being made up of amino acids, and the amino acid structure is the one that we're discussing today. So one, this is the central carbon that you can see here, right? Central carbon, which is, we call it an alpha carbon. This alpha carbon is connected to the carboxylic group. This is the one that you can see. Amino group, as well as the R side chain. And this